gathered in the storm. Beyond the ridge, 7 moving fires were coming toward our home. The watchman crossed the lower yard with water in his beard. He laid his bow beside the gate and said, "They will be here." Wake every hand that remembers a shield. Bring every bow from the hall. Tonight we do not fight for a crown. We stand for the road behind the wall. The hum before midnight carried through the rain. One call for the living, one call for the slain. The hum before midnight over timber, field and stone, until the eastern ridge grows pale. No gate will stand alone. The smith brought rivets from the forge, the farmer brought a spear. An old man tied a young man's straps and showed him where to stand. No cup was raised beneath the roof, no song was started there. We heard the chains beneath the doors drag slowly through the rain. Set every torch below the wind. Lay wet hides on the wall. Count every arrow near the stairs, and leave no path unguarded. The horn before midnight carried through the rain. One call for the living, one call for the slain. The horn before midnight over timber, field and stone, until the eastern ridge grows pale. No gate will stand alone. If the oak beam splits, set your shoulder there. If the watchfire dies, carry coals through rain. If the northern tower falls, keep the road below. Every breath behind this wall depends on where we hold the horn. Still echoes through the rain. One call for the living, one call for the slain. The horn before midnight, let the northern mountains know. We will keep the road behind us until the first light shows. One horn, one wall, one road to hold. beside the windows, only fields without a blade. There are children near the river, there are elders in the hall. There are hands that cannot carry steel behind this wooden wall. So do not ask me where we run or where a man might hide. The only road that matters now begins on this side. There is no road behind the gate, no safer ground to follow. We stand where every road must end, between the night and sorrow. There is no road behind the gate, no ship upon the foam. The gate is only oak and iron, but everything behind it is home. Has filled our leather boots, the cold has reached the bone. Still every shoulder keeps its place, and no man stands alone. I know the cracks within these doors, I know each rusted chain. I watched my father mend this wall, through winters much the same. He said a gate is not the wood or hinges hammered straight. A gate is every living hand that chooses not to leave. There is no road behind the gate, no safer ground to follow. We stand where every road must end, between the night and sorrow. There is no road behind the gate, no ship upon the foam. The gate is only oak and iron, but everything behind it is home. A lamp still burns beside the mill, a horse still waits beneath the eaves. A blanket hangs above a child who does not know what winter brings. There is no road behind the gate, no path across the hollow. We stand where every road must end, and let the darkness follow. There is no road behind the gate, no promise we can roam. The gate is only oak and iron, but everything behind it is home.
I counted 7 fires where the black ridge met the rain. The first moved by the river, the last came through the grain. I placed 7 stones before me on the threshold of the hall. 6 were cold beneath my fingers, 1 was warm beneath them all. The warm stone bears no name, the warm stone wears no crown. It belongs to one who holds the gate when every beam comes down. The warm stone gives no answer, it only keeps its heat for the hand that stays upon the shield when others leave their feet. before the watchman heard the horn. I saw smoke above the eastern ridge before the smoke was born. Do not ask me who will perish, do not ask who walks away. I can count the fires approaching, I cannot change the day. The warm stone bears no name, the warm stone wears no crown. It belongs to one who holds the gate when every beam comes down. 7 fires crossed the lowland, 6 were hidden by the storm. 1 remained beside the river, long enough to see the morn. I wrapped the stone in woven wool and placed it near the flame, for the one who would return at dawn, too tired to speak his name. The warm stone bears no name, the morning knows its worth. It belongs to one who kept the road between the wall and earth. 7 fires, 7 stones, 1 warm at dawn.
Brace the beam against the stone, pull the soaked rope tighter, set the wounded near the wall, keep the last torch sheltered. There are hooks against the doors, there is iron in the timber. Every blow removes a piece, every crack grows a wider. We were never promised life, we were never promised gold. We were given one dark road, and the gate that we must hold. The gate must hold. Though the northern tower falls, the gate must hold. Though the fire takes the wall, the gate must hold. Until the eastern snow turns pale, we were not born to live forever. We were placed here not to fail. Running through the cracks, ashes falling from the rafters. Still the families cross the bridge, one cart and then another. The smith is bleeding through his sleeve, the farmer's spear is broken. Neither man has left the beam, neither needs a word spoken. We were never promised songs, we were never promised gold. We were given one dark road, and the gate that we must hold. The gate must hold. Though the northern tower falls, the gate must hold. Though the fire takes the wall, One chain pulled tight, one cart crossing, one child out of sight. If the hinges leave the stone, we set our shields below. If the doorway opens wide, we become the road. Timbers grown, the gate must hold. For every road that leads them home, the gate must hold. Until the morning reaches snow, we were not born to live forever. We were placed here not to go. Was only 3 men wide, but 3 men still could enter. I stood beside the splintered post and placed my shield at center. The first came low beneath the smoke, the second struck above me. The third stepped through the broken door and met the smith beside me. The opening was narrow, the night was without end. A smith stood close upon my right, a farmer stood my left. 3 men at the breach, 1 shield deep, mud beneath us, no ground to keep. 3 men at the breach, 1 breath left, hold the opening and answer death. Stood there between the beams, no banner flew above us. Only rain on splintered oak and men who would not leave us. The smith had lost the use of 1 hand, the farmer's spear was bending. Still each time the shadows came, they found the road still ending. 3 men at the breach, 1 shield deep, mud beneath us, no ground to keep. 3 men at the breach, 1 breath left, hold the opening and answer death. A shield turns, the farmer pulls him back from the earth. men at the breach, one shield deep. Every road is ours to keep. 3 men at the breach, dawn ahead. None shall pass while 3 still stand. Five arrows in the gatepost, 2 buried in my shield. 1 passed through the smith's left hand, he would not leave the field. The archers stood above us, with rain inside their eyes. They drew by sound through smoke and dark, and loosed beneath the cries. Count the arrows, not the dead. Count the heartbeats still ahead. Count the arrows, mark the wood. Every shaft says, here we stood. Shook with every blow. The iron heads grew colder. I broke 1 shaft against the rim, and raised the shield still higher. No raven crossed the moonless sky, no god came down to save us. Only hands and soaked through wool, only those who stayed beside us. Count the arrows, not the dead. Count the heartbeats still ahead. Count the arrows, mark the wood. Every shaft says, here we stood. The cross below, 2 in the shield and 1 in the ground. We heard the next flight before the sound. Count the arrows, not the dead. Count the voices still ahead. Count the arrows, mark the wood. Every shaft says, here we stood. 5 in the gatepost, 2 in the shield. Morning will count them, and no, we did not yield. My shield arm failed beside the gate. The fingers lost their feeling. The leather cut into the bone. The wound would not stop bleeding. I planted one heel in the mud and breathed before the striking. Pain became another sound among the doors and fighting. Change shoulders, hold the line. Borrow strength, borrow time. The arm may fail, the fingers strain, but while one shoulder bears the shield, the road remains. I could no longer close my hand. The shield grew heavy as a boulder. The smith reached out and turned the strap and placed it on the other shoulder. He pulled the buckle with his teeth. No word was said between us. Then pushed me toward the broken frame and raised his hammer near us. Change shoulders, hold the line. Borrow strength, borrow time. The arm may fail, the blood may drain, but while one shoulder bears the shield, the road remains. I thought strength lived in iron, I thought strength lived in bone. Then one wounded hand repaired what mine could not alone. He tightened one last leather strap and pushed me toward the frame. I raised the shield upon the left and entered through the rain. Change shoulders, hold the line. Borrow strength, borrow time. The arm may fail, the heart may strain, but while one shoulder bears the shield, the road remains. The smith stood on the right of me, his hammer made for iron. That night it fell on helm and hand, beneath the gate on fire. His beard was black with rain and ash, his leather apron burning. He never learned the songs of war, but did not leave his footing. The smith stood on my right, the farmer on my left. No kings between the broken beams, no gold upon our chests. The smith stood on my right and held when others fled. He forged no sword that night, he forged the road instead. He heard his workshop splitting, he saw the eastern tower fall. He turned his eyes toward neither one. He only faced the wall. When my shield arm failed beneath me, he changed the leather band. He pulled the strap across my chest with his remaining hand. The smith stood on my right, the farmer on my left. No kings between the broken beams, no gold upon our chests. The smith stood on my right and held when others fled. He forged no sword that night, he forged the road instead. At dawn I found his hammer, half covered by the beam. The rain had cleaned the handle, the iron held no gleam. I cut his name beneath the hinge, beside the older lines, then placed his hammer by the wall, where morning found the signs. The smith stood on my right until the night had fled. He forged no sword that night, he forged the road instead. The smith stood on my right, where dawn crossed those who fell, and every cart behind the gate passed where his hammer held. They broke beneath the western wall and ran into the weather. Young men raised their axes high and thought the night was over. I caught the first by cloak and arm before he crossed the timber. The snow beyond belongs to them, the gate still needs defenders. A fleeing man may turn once more, a quiet field may hide a bow. The anger that feels warm inside may bury men beneath the slow. Do not follow them into snow, do not leave the dying fire. Victory can wear a stranger's face and lead you from the higher ground. Do not follow them into snow, let the darkness take its own. Hold the gate and count the living, this is not a hunter's road. Not stand to win a field or carve our names in winter. We stood to buy another hour for those beyond the river. The wounded needed every hand, the door still needed binding. The night had not released the road, though enemy fires were hiding. not follow them into snow. Do not leave the dying fire. Victory can wear a stranger's face and lead you from the higher ground. Do not follow them into snow. Let the darkness take its own. Hold the gate and count the living. This is not a hunter's road. From the breach we tightened every chain. We found 3 arrows near the torch and waited in the rain. Do not follow them into snow. Let no fury break the line. The gate remains the only road. The gate remains the sign. We found their names beneath the beam, cut shallow in the timber. Men who held this gate before, and those no one remembered. Some marks were worn by smoke and years, some carved by hands still living. I traced the lines with blood and rain and knew why they were hidden. Names cut into oak, names the fire could not take. Every hand that held before us still rests inside the grain. Names cut into oak, no crown and no command. Only proof that someone stood where now another stands. I carved the smith beside the rest. The knife shook in my fingers. The gate still groaned against the night. The horn crossed through the winter. There was no time to bury him, no dry earth there to hold him. So I placed his name inside the oak, where every blow would know him. Names cut into oak, names the fire could not take. Every hand that held before us still rests inside the grain. A beam may split, a hinge may burn, a road may disappear, but a knife can leave 6 letters where no living voice can hear. Every hand that held before beam may break, the names remain.
I heard the horn across the valley,
3 times beneath the rain.
the first crossed over the river,
The second carried pain.
the third remained above the roofs.
Long after sound had ended,
I knew the gate was standing still.
I knew the road was guarded. Beyond the wall,
Only iron, wood and thunder.
but somewhere far below the ridge,
A lamp remained uncovered.
I could not see the distant homes.
I could not hear them calling.
Still every time I raised the shield,
I kept that lamp from falling.
you heard the horn,
Held the line.
one sound crossed the valley,
One gate purchased time. You kept the flame, I kept the road.
neither saw the other.
Still neither let it go. I watched the smoke conceal the stars. I trimmed the wick 3 times. I placed the lamp behind the stone
And sheltered it from wind. The gate had split from roof to earth.
The chains lay in the water.
Still every cart behind the wall,
Carried sons and daughters.
you
Heard the horn, I held the line. One sound crossed the valley, one gate purchased time. At dawn, the final echo died.
the clouds withdrew their warning.
I saw the gate through smoke and light.
I saw your lamp that morning.
One horn,
One lamp,
one gate,
one night,
one road, still open at first light. The watchfire died above the wall when water filled the brazier. The eastern stair was split in two. The wind had grown much colder. I found 3 coals beneath the ash, still red below the timber. I wrapped them in a piece of wool and carried them through winter. No torch remained along the across the yard. Only rain upon the roofs and iron at the guard. She carried coals through the rain, held beneath her hands one small fire across the dark, where the broken tower stands. She carried coals through the rain while the northern wall was torn, so the men beneath the gate would know the road till morn. An arrow struck the wooden rail and shook the stair beside me. I kept one shoulder near the wall and held the embers tightly. A wounded boy beneath the beam could no longer see the doorway. I placed the fire beside his hand and showed him where the road lay. No song was heard above the storm, no God descended there. Only smoke and soaking wool and sparks inside the air. She carried coals through the rain, held beneath her hands one small fire across the dark, where the broken tower stands. She carried coals through the rain while the northern wall was torn, so the men beneath the gate would know the road till morn. One coal for the eastern stair, one beside the wounded, one beneath the shattered gate where the last men stood. The fire did not stop the rain, the fire did not end the fight. It only showed the next wet step to those who crossed the night. She carried coals through the rain when every torch was gone, one small fire beneath her hands, still burning toward the dawn. She carried coals through the rain, past the blood and broken stone, so the living near the gate could find the road back home. 3 coals, 1 flame, her 2 hands through One torch still burned above the eastern door, one flame bent beneath the rain, but did not leave the wall. The tower had no roof remaining, the stair was split in 2. Still one hand climbed the broken stone and kept the fire in view. Keep the last torch burning, not for victory or fame. Keep the last torch burning, so the broken stairs and lead the living home. The night had taken every color except the embers red. It shone across the flooded yard and found the injured men. No God descended through the smoke, no raven spoke our names. Only one exhausted hand protected one small flame. Keep the last torch burning, not for victory or fame. Keep the last torch burning, so the wounded know the way. A tower fire consumes the roof, a watchfire lights the wall, but one small flame behind a hand may outlast them all. Keep the last torch burning until the mountains turn. When every larger fire is gone, let one small fire burn. One stair, one flame, rain until dawn.
Became a thinner veil, the black sky lost its thunder,
A pale line crossed the eastern ridge
and showed what lay beneath us. The gate was split from roof to earth, the yard was filled with arrows,
but through the breach the mountain stood,
and light reached through the smoke. I saw the ridge turn gold from far
above the roofs and river.
I counted those who crossed the bridge
And waited for the others.
The dawn did not erase the dead or mend the timbers breaking.
It only showed the longest night
Had ended while we waited. When gold crossed the eastern ridge, no victory song was spoken.
we stood among the names we lost,
Beside the gate left open. When gold crossed the eastern ridge, the living crossed the weather.
the night had taken what it could,
But had not taken everything. The smith remained beneath the beam, his hammer near his shoulder.
I carved his name into the wood
And felt the morning colder.
The distant lamps were going dark, the valley lost its warning.
But one small flame above the gate was still alive that morning. When gold crossed the eastern ridge, no victory song was spoken.
We stood among the names we lost
Beside the gate left open. Gold on the mountain, rain on the gate. Breathe in the living.
names in the grain. At dawn she counted the living beside the shattered door. One man beneath the western beam, 3 wounded on the floor. She counted those who crossed the bridge, the children and the old, then counted every empty cloak still hanging in the cold. At dawn she counted the living, not the banners, not the slain. She counted every voice that answered through the smoke and rain. At dawn she counted the living, every hand and every name. The gate had lost its tower, but the road remained. She found the farmer near the well, his broken spear beside him. She found the shield bearer at the wall, with 2 men standing by him. She found the smith beneath the oak, his hammer near his shoulder. She spoke his name a single time and made the morning colder. At dawn she counted the living, not the banners, not the slain. She counted every voice that answered through the smoke and rain. At dawn she counted the living, every hand and every name. The gate had lost its tower, but the road remained. One cup passed between the wounded, one blanket crossed the yard. One boy carried water to the men who kept the guard. There was no cry of victory, no sword raised toward the sun, only hands removing